Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such industry titan on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Badrinath Kowligi. He is an accomplished professional with a career spanning nearly 4 decades in the banking sector, specifically in agricultural finance. With a master's degree in agriculture, he began his career in 1983 with a brief stint at the State Bank of India, SBI. In 1984, he joined CANARA Bank as an officer, ever since when he has been making invaluable contributions to his field. Since 2021, he has taken up a training assignment with the Ministry of Rural Development, MORD, Government of India, sponsored training institute in Bengaluru, allowing himself to utilize his extensive experience and knowledge to train and mentor aspiring professionals in the banking domain and agricultural sector. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Badrinath.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sunil. It's a very nice opportunity you are giving us. And I'm very thrilled at this opportunity. Thank you.
Pleasure is ours, sir. So, Mr. Badrinath, could you let our viewers know about your career journey so far?
Yeah, sure. Actually, when I joined the bank in CANARA Bank in 1984 as an agriculture officer, as you may be aware, post-nationalization of banks in 1969 and 1980, the huge branch network was opened across the country and mostly in rural areas because to help the agriculture financing. So during 1990s, there was huge recruitment going on. And at that time, fortunately, we just came out of our post-graduation agriculture and huge advertisements were there. So we joined CANARA Bank as a agriculture officer in 1984. And having worked in various places, it really across the country. I worked in Lucknow, I worked in Retd district, I worked in Mumbai, Bangalore, various places. So it has helped me to develop a variety of interactions, a variety of people, variety of cultures, and what are the activities going on in the particular area. When we joined, actually our chairman was Mr. B. Ratnakar. So I don't know, we may be aware, he was a financial wizard at that time, a rising star in the banking, for example, because CANARA Bank was the first bank, one of the first banks to start the subsidiary business, credit cards, mutual funds. We were pioneers at that time. So we were truly inspired by our chairman at the time, and definitely his thoughts and his things helped us in developing a career in the bank. So looking at various branches, I gained a wide experience across the various financial, not only agriculture, but also corporate finance and across ways, because back in Mumbai and all, so a very lot of corporate finance goes on, Bangalore. So it's helped me very good exposure. And 2018, my last promotion was there as a deputy general manager in CANARA Bank, and I was posted to head office CANARA Bank at Bangalore. And I was a second in command for the priority sector and agriculture vertical at head office, Bangalore. So as a second in command, it was given me a very good opportunity because we were responsible for implementing or framing the agriculture policies so that ease of financing to the farmers should happen. Ultimately, the goal is agriculture should develop so that country also becomes forward. So we used to frame and ease the policy so that financing at the branch level goes on smoothly and farmers don't face any problems. So and we are also responsible for achieving targets across for the bank as a whole, as given by RBI and other ministry and other departments. So I'm happy to inform you that during my period when we was at the at a head office. All the 3 years till I retirement in 21, our bank would achieve the mandatory targets. You may be aware, mandatory targets are fixed by RBI for agriculture as 18% of ANBC, and priority sector is 40% of net bank credit. So we were excess throughout this year. And fortunately, what happened during that 2017-18, Reserve Bank have introduced the priority sector lending certificates. When this is the one thing, incentive to the banks. So what happened? Any bank which has excess credit under agriculture beyond 18% or in private sector beyond 40%, they were able to sell in the market. So we were one of the first bank to sell this because we are always about 20-21% of the ANBC as far as agriculture is concerned. So we used to sell our excess agriculture portfolio to needy banks because many banks were not able to reach the target. So they used to buy agriculture portfolio from us, and there was a commission fixed by RBI. So when we sell 1,000 crores of our agriculture rate, we used to get some 100-200 crores credit profit like that. So we were one of the first banks to capitalize on that because we had a huge excess in that time. And last, continuously we are making addition to profits because of this agri lending. So I am very happy to share this, and we are one of the pioneer banks in capitalizing on the opportunity given by RBI. So that was a very satisfying closure to my career in Canara Bank. July 2021, and subsequently I am taking some teaching engagements to keep myself updated and busy.
Thank you so much for the excellent start to this interview, Mr. Badrinath. And it's an honor to interact with someone who exudes such a strong corporate personality. So continuing with our conversation, we would like to know, is there a principle that you live by in all your job roles and responsibilities?
Yeah, sure. Because without a basic foundation on how and what I am and how I function as a person, it is not possible to develop across the career. So my main thing is sincerity in performing the tasks and exceeding expectations. Then honesty in implementation and dealing with customers, ethical behavior and customer orientation and focus. These are the fine, because as a banker, these are the things which any customer when comes to me, he expects these things. That I'm dealing with him in an ethical manner, honest manner, transparent and sincere. With this, maybe there may be some delay in getting things done, but still he will know, yeah, this is a person who will make my work easier. So this has been my guiding principle, and throughout these are the 4 principles I have myself worked, and it has helped me, definitely have been making my progress in the bank as a career banker, and helped me very much. And many customers could be brought into the fold, and then business has improved. Just one small incident I would like to quote. When I joined bank in 1984 as an agriculture officer in one small village in Chikmagalur district. So once I went for field visits. As agriculture officer, we have to make a field visits. Basic thing to see whether that person is having land or activity and whatever is it. So one person, first visit was there. He tried to offer some small amount. Then I said, well, this is not the thing done. We are all here to serve you. And after that, he became a very good customer and a very good customer of our bank. So these are all temptations will be there as a banker, but we should always maintain these 4 basic principles: sincerity, honesty, transparency, and ethical behavior. So this will stand you throughout a career and further beyond the career also. So this has been my principles.
Absolutely, Mr. Badrinath. So building on that, would you like to give any piece of advice to our viewers today, who are the future disruptors in the Indian corporate ecosystem?
Yeah, definitely. Today, disruption happens because of mankind's continuous struggle for improvement in the quality of life. It may be any aspect of life. So disruption is bound to happen either through new concepts or new technologies which have come, and definitely we are all facing it every day, other day. So only what I feel is I have a 4A principle, 4 A's principle. One is be anxious. When being anxious means not to worry. Be anxious about what is happening. Scan the environment, see what is changes are happening in the environment. Suppose in a banking, you just see what the changes happening in the bank. And the second A is anticipate changes because of this changes which is new things are coming in the environment. Then third A is accelerate your acquisition of skills. You should always skill acquisition should be accelerated depending on the what you are seeing in the environment, what is coming. And finally, adapt to the new environment like a pro. So if you are prepared, disruption is bound to happen. We have to accept it, accept and adapt, and be ready for the disruption, so that you and your organization will definitely be able to resilient and become strong to continue to move forward. So I would say 4A principle is a basic thing for the current disruption and changes happening in the world, be it any technology, be it in a banking, any field you take. So these are changes happening and we have to be prepared for.
I hope all the future leaders who are watching this interview have made a good note of all the points mentioned by Mr. Badrinath. Moving along, we would like to know, have you ever felt a need for better corporate governance in your field?
Yeah, definitely, because corporate governance is one thing in theory, and what happens practically in the boardrooms slightly different. It doesn't always conform to the like theory and practice. There is always a difference. Though I don't have much boardroom experience as a individual vertical thing, I have attended quite a few board meetings in our head office along with our vertical head as a second in command. And what I have observed is a strong and good MD, CEO or chairman can definitely take forward the organization in a positive way, despite lot of discussions and disagreements which will happen, which is natural. But still, if a chairman or a MD is a very sincere and able to persuade and he is having that capacity, many good things will happen in an organization and he can definitely carry across the board. But having said that, corporate governance is a continuous evolving process. We can't say a particular organization is perfect in corporate governance. There is always scope for improvement. Definitely, banking also there is a lot of requirement is required in the implementation of the corporate governance principles. It's a continuous process and it needs to be taken forward.
Absolutely. So Badrinath, before we conclude our discussion on corporate governance, we would like to ask you, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Yeah, this ESG, environmental, social and governance, which is a newly introduced concept. And as you're aware, SEBI has made it mandatory for top 1,000 companies to start publishing. So it's a new concept for the bank. But if you see any business while doing its activity, definitely impacts the environment, social and governance factors. So definitely there is a negative effect in water business. Suppose there is a steel plant, by extracting and doing so many things, there is a negative effect on the. So it is a necessity that we have to make up for that and see that we replenish our mother nature, because it has got a limited capacity. You can't say mother nature has got 100%. Whatever you do, chalalega. It's not like that. Mother nature has a limited capacity. So when your rate of depletion or destruction exceeds the rate of replenishment, then we are in trouble. So ESG is a very important concept, and we have to see that it is taken in the right spirit. And definitely SEBI has taken a step forward, and we need to, all the organizations need to implement that. And otherwise, we are all in trouble. Sustainability is the foundation. If we are not sustainable, today we are existing, tomorrow we will not be existing. So sustainability is the factor which helps in by implementing the ESG. So it is necessary and must be implemented. That's my.
Rightly said, Mr. Badrinath. My next is on technology, since it has become an integral part of our lives. So we would like to know that what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology, and what changes do you foresee with the advent of technology like IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, etc.?
Definitely. Technology has been a real disruptor. So it is, we have to accept it. So actually, when I started bank in 1984, it was completely manual. All we had ledgers weighing half kg, 1 kg ledgers, and we used to carry everything used to be manual and written. So except only thing technical was a calculator. Calculator was the only machine that is available. So that was in 1984. So over a period of it, slowly changes happened, and I think during early years of 2000, ALPMs was started, advanced ledger posting machines. So with that, our drudgery of carrying the ledgers was reduced, and computers were introduced. So then gradually by 2008, 9 or 2010, CBS started, core banking system. So with that, entire banking system has changed, and now everything is centralized, controlled, everything is fine. And it's a huge change in terms of what's adaptation, because people who started career in 1984 were used to writing, and then so suddenly when technology implemented, they had a difficulty in adjusting to the computers. But now new generation is there, right from moment of joining, they are able to do all those things. Definitely CBS has now become, the internet banking has taken over, and now mobile banking, with mobile banking, I am able to do everything. I need not go to the branch. I have not gone to branch in last 3 to 4 months. So everything is can be done by two. That is how technology has changed. Now new things are happening, and like artificial intelligence, internet of things, and the Web3. These are all, again, I should say, these are all again disruptors only. So unless we are ready for that, definitely we will be swamped by the technology changes happening. So again, I will stress that 4A principle we must follow, be anxious about what is happening, and anticipate changes, accelerate skill levels. Ultimately, as a person, I have to work. So unless I have the necessary skills, I will not be fitting. And if they are not fitting, organization also will be suffering. So ultimately, these are all 4A principles we have to follow, so that we adapt to the environment and become a pro, working like a pro. This is my feeling.
Rightly said. So moving ahead, Mr. Badrinath, we are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of WDC?
This really, I am really grateful and happy that I could get the motive to join this WDC program for independent directors, because it has given me a totally new outlook and exposure to the corporate environment. And really the team, especially the way the courses were conducted and systematically. This is Jishan Patan sir, I should really say, he used to take so much, everything he used to read out so nicely, and really were motivated, and it has helped me systematically learn the various intricacies of this program. And definitely, Sir Heval Mehta sir also has so many programs they are conducting for the benefit of the participants, like interactions with industry experts like Sundar Murthy and all, so many things are. So it's really, I am really happy and extremely happy that World Development Corporation team headed by Heval Mehta ji and Jishan Patan and the entire team, especially support team, they are really very fast responsive. Whatever query I ask, they are responding very fast. It really, team is very good, and I am very happy, and I enjoyed my course period during this period. And I am also having successfully completed the certification program. So it helped me in keeping, and I congratulate the team for helping people like us to have a peek into the corporate world. I really thank them.
Mr. Badrinath, your expertise and passion for the subject matter were evident throughout the interview, and it was inspiring to witness your dedication to excellence. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire the future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Badrinath, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was very nice speaking to you.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.